Hey y'all, welcome back, and if you're new here, thanks for joining. Today I am bringing you our single mom life story let's play. So let's go ahead and jump in with the Aldridge family. Okay, so right off the bat here we have our twins, and they are just having a little bit of a conversation with Grandpa and Mom. And so we're just going ahead and we're going to let Grandpa here teach Brantley a little bit. Cherish is just going to go to the washroom and grab herself a bite to eat, and then she's going to come down and get started on a playful book because Grandpa has everything under control, so she's going to get a little bit of writing in. And he is just spending some time with the boys, and then when he's done doing that, we'll have him come on out and take care of the chickens and make sure they're fed, and then he can go over to the garden and harvest anything that needs to be harvested. So that will be really good help for Cherish, because I don't know actually if she's going to be able to have time to get out here and tend to any of those things while she's also taking care of the boys today. And I'm just going to go ahead and have Brantley do a little bit of playing with the rock stack. And as you can see, Bentley here is just playing on the telephone. So he's working on his communication. And he's doing a fantastic job, might I add. So they are both in a really good place. Their needs are in a really good place. And they're just kind of tending to themselves, entertaining one another. They can't walk down the stairs quite yet. So everything that they need for now is going to be up here with them. Right, so let's go ahead and get that book started there, Cherish. Oh, it looks like actually Cody had to go to work. So it's all you. So after you write that, you're going to need to actually go out and deal with the coop and the garden yourself because Dad's gone to work. And then also tend to the boys by yourself. So this will be a test of the time. Trying to juggle career, farm life, and single motherhood while Dad is at work. And we are getting some royalties from some of the books that she's written from the past. So that's great. And I'm just trying to see if they can come down here, but they can't. They're like, we can't get down the stairs. So yeah, I'm going to queue up her to deal with the chickens and with the garden, and then we'll send her upstairs to deal with the boys and make sure that they're in good spirits. Okay, so Cody did an important interview for a big article, but now the subject is offering him a bribe to leave less than flattering details out of the final story. Cody can either take it and water down the story or stick to his principles. And he would definitely refuse that because this is Cody we're talking about. And Cody is definitely a person that sticks to his morals. He is not going to take bribery or any of that. He is a man of truth. Alright, so I am just going to go ahead and have the boys here do a little bit of drawing, a little bit of, playing with toys, working on their skills while Mom is downstairs dealing with the book and the farm stuff, because it does look like they're all still in the green currently, and so we don't need her rushing up here or anything like that. Then she's just going to get in the way. But so obviously, as you know, if you have been watching this series, you know that the Single Mom Life is a spinoff from the Single Dad Life. So if you haven't watched Single Dad Life season 1 and 2, I do recommend that you go watch those first so that you kind of know where we're at in the story and what else happened. But just for a kind of Cliff Notes version, she was raised by Cody, who was a single father due to the fact of her mother dying when she was a baby, and so he has taken care of her all by himself, and she is a lesbian and has fallen or had fallen in love with Miko, and her dad did not approve of their relationship, and so they skipped town and ran away and came out to the farm, and not this farm, a different farm, but they did go out to Hemford on Bagley, and they were pregnant with the boys, and Miko decided this wasn't the life that she wanted. Yeah, she just kind of woke up one morning and was like, this isn't where I want to be. This isn't the life that I want. I never wanted kids. My political career is suffering. I can't do this. She had the babies, freaked out because she wasn't expecting twins. She already didn't want one baby, then she had two, and she basically abandoned them. And so she just told Cherish, like, I can't do this. This isn't what I want. I'm leaving the boys with you and I'm out. And so she divorced her and ran away to the city to continue on with her dreams and left Cherish in the cold. So Cherish has just recently started kind of getting to a place where she is good and she is not mourning that relationship any longer. And I think now that the sadness is gone, I think she probably has a little bit of anger where Miko is concerned, because she's just like, I can't believe that someone could do that to not only supposedly the love of their life, but like, you abandoned the kids. Oh, and now she's calling, hey, can I come over? Miko wants to come over and hang out. Is that okay? And I think she'd be like, no, that isn't okay. And so that brings us to an all new point of how is Cherish going to discuss Miko to the boys? Because right now they're babies and, well, toddlers. So they're probably not thinking about that. But as they get older, they're most likely going to have questions. Where is our other mom? Or where's our dad? Or whatever, right? Kids have these kind of questions. And she is going to have to come up with something to say to explain to them where the other parent is. And being a child that was raised by a single parent, I think she understands how big that is. And I think that she feels that she really did lose out on valuable things because she didn't have a mom and she was being raised by a single dad. And she definitely doesn't want that for the boys. But on the flip side of that coin is this is a woman that carried these babies, and because it didn't line up with what she saw as her goals in life, she just had no qualms just getting rid of it. Do you know what I mean? Like, she just walked out like, here you go, 2 brand new babies, bye. And I think that Cherish is probably like, you know, what do I do in that situation? Like, obviously I want them to know where they come from, and I want them to understand that, you know, they're loved, but can't they be loved with just me? Like, I don't want it to be a situation where I let Miko come back around and she builds them up and gives them promises that she can't fulfill, and she ends up hurting them. And I think that is a really, really dark place for Cherish to be, trying to navigate what is right in this situation. So I do think that she would definitely talk to Cody about it. That said, Cody can't stand Miko, so obviously his view is going to be like, absolutely not. We're not having that woman anywhere near those kids or you. I'm going to protect you guys from ever having to feel that pain again. And yes, you can like cooking. We love that for you. So I just think he would be like, no, I don't want her here. Like, this is my land. I bought it for you and the boys. And I realize I'm not going to be here forever, and I understand where you're coming from, Cherish, but she had a choice. It is different. Your mother died. She wanted to be with you and couldn't because she was taken from us, as opposed to a person making a conscious choice to just walk out. And I think that he would really stand his ground on, it's your life, and I understand that it was your relationship and it's your children, but this is my land and she is not allowed here. So I do think Cherish would talk to him about that. I don't necessarily know that she's going to like his opinion, but this is Cody we're talking about, and he doesn't sugarcoat nothing. So he would definitely just be like, hell no, she is not allowed around. And come hell or high water, she is not going to be putting you guys through that. So as you can see, I'm just having her kind of work a little bit more on her book, and then she's going to tend to some house chores because as of right now, both the boys have gone and put themselves down for a nap. And she is, while she's writing this playful book, I think maybe she's also really distraught, and she's probably struggling a little bit on being able to write this book because, you know, she's like, crap, like Miko's just called this. She's the last person I wanted to hear from. And now, like, I'm thinking forward into the future about what I need to say to my kids, and this is not what I wanted for the day, right? Like, I just want to enjoy my sons because I love them and I want them to know no matter what, they're loved wholeheartedly, unconditionally, and I think I'm enough to give them that. That looks really bad. I think at this point, if you haven't noticed, this is a voiceover, and you couldn't see them, so I was trying to... That just looks real bad. I don't really know what I was doing there. So let's put those pillows back. Y'all know they're there. It's cool. We're not going to worry about it. We're going to pretend like they're not smothering to death. Some people sleep like that with everything all up on their heads. I can't do that, but some people sleep like that. So anyhow, I think Cherish does have a lot of thinking to do, a lot of decisions to make, and right now they're toddlers, and I don't think it really has to be something that needs to be decided right this very moment, but it definitely is something that she is going to need to think about and decide where she stands. And unfortunately, she also does have to take Cody and his feelings into consideration. Actually, it does look like she finished a book, so we will also get her to publish that. Okay, so she is just taking them a meal, which is lovely. I keep getting these last exceptions that are making me nervous, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so we will sell to publisher, and we will also get the mail. But she is just taking the plate up to the boys. Well, she was. What's she doing now? Oh, because they're asleep. Well, wake up, both of yous. And let me just throw this in her inventory, and then I can hand it to them as well.
Chupaza! Pues.
Well, what'd she do with that meal? Here, go eat that, sweet boy. Okay, so what came in the mail? Toys. Okay, so I'm gonna throw this food in the fridge, and then the boys got some toys, so we will give those to them. So we will give a toy. Can you give a gift for him or what?
It's a toy.
Okay. She's like, here you go. This is for you. He's like, I got a truck. And she's like, and now for you, little one. Brantley. Brantley, come over here to Mommy. Brantley. 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 What are you doing, sir? Oh. Okay. Thank you. Where'd the other one's plate go? Nobody knows. Is it in his inventory? Yes, it is. Okay, give him a gift. What are you doing? Give him his gift. Cherish, don't even start with me, young lady. Give him his gift. She's like, here you go, Brantley. He's like, it was a kitty, Mom. It was a kitty. She's like, I know. I know it was. Alright, so let's get some potty training done, okay? And you can come up.
Oh, yibs.
You can come up here and play with him.
Oh,
He's like, hey Bentley. So Grandpa here is just conversing with the kids and telling stories and just spending time with them because I think he's just overall thrilled about the fact that he has not only his daughter here but his grandsons, and he never thought that he would see the day that that would happen. But are you potty training him now? Why are you putting him in there? He's not hungry. Now, why'd you do that? Let him out. She's like, how was work today, Dad? And he's like, honey, it was great. Honestly, let's potty train. Why is no one potty training these children? Okay, he's gonna go play Rock-a-Stack. Stop putting him in there. Cherish, I'm done with you and your nonsense. Get down here and write a book. Pick him up, put him down. Pick him up, put him down. Go away from him. They're walking through puddles. Can you clean that up? So everyone, what is she doing? Giving him a bath. Okay. Well, how about we do potty help? Can you get him to help you with the potty? Because your mom clearly is just not understanding what the heck's really going on. Alright, so we've got one kid taking a bath, and hopefully the other one's getting potty trained. And no, of course not. Why would that be a thing? Okay, Bentley, go ask your grandpa if he'll train you how to go potty. Go on. Cody, can you just, like, potty train Bentley? What are you doing with this one? What did I tell you? Go downstairs and write your book. Here, let me reset you. You're driving me. Clean this up. Thank you, Cody, because your daughter, like, what the hell? Okay, we're gonna do a little bit of, oh, look at you down here. You got to level 2 movement, did you? Well, we love to see it. He's like, yeah, me too. I love it. I'm having so much fun. Perfect, perfect. So we got one that's movements up, and we got one that's working on potties. We love that. She's working on a screenplay. He has great needs, so honestly, like, can you play with this little fella yet, or what? You can. So they'll potty train, and then they'll play together. And both of the boys are doing fairly decent, but I do think at some point we will need to get them into bed because it is getting quite late. So we will do a bedtime story, and we'll do a bedtime story. Okay, stop writing your book because your son needs you. He's asleep on the bloody horse. Oh my God. Okay. I missed it. I missed my moment. Playing with Bentley here, and then he's gonna go ahead and get him tucked into bed. What are you doing, sir? No, 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 no. Oh, he's like, I'm going to my bed. He's like, this is my bed. You put me in the wrong bed, Mom. And then she is just gonna go to the bathroom once she's done with them because he's like, come on, Bentley, it's time for bed. Come on, big guy. Okay. So I am just gonna go ahead and let Cody go get a bath and he'll get himself to bed. She is just having herself a little bit of a wee, then she's going to write and then have something to eat, have a shower, and go to bed as well. And I will catch back with you guys in the morning when everyone rises. So it is about 6 o'clock in the morning. Cody has gotten up. He is uncomfortable this morning just because he's overthinking. And I think it has a lot to do with the fact that Cherish had talked with him about the Miko situation. And I think he is just a little bit concerned that Miko is going to worm her way back into their lives. And as we all know, he is not a fan. He doesn't think that she's good enough. And he desperately, he definitely doesn't like the fact that once she, when the going got tough, she abandoned tucked tail and ran. And it is one thing to have to raise your daughter by yourself because your wife has passed on, than your wife to go, oh, this isn't the life I wanted, and I am leaving you and the boys, and bye, see ya, or never see ya, or whatever, right? So I think he is really, really concerned that, you know, he knows Cherish, and he knows that Cherish feels the way she does, especially about being the child of a single parent. But I think he is really concerned that she's going to give Miko her way because of that, oh, well, I don't want my kids to suffer kind of thing. And, you know, I don't honestly think the kids would suffer. They have Cherish, they have Cody, but who knows what kids sometimes will feel or think, or, right? And I think Cody is just really concerned that people are going to get hurt. People he loves dearly are going to get hurt. And this is not something that he is ready to have to watch. And yeah, it's overall not really an ideal situation to be in, but okay. We'll go ahead and get this one a bath, and then when he's done, we'll give that one a bath. Cherish is just sleeping, but when she gets up, we'll have her come down and work a little bit more on her book. And also, someone's gonna need to come out here and clean the coops, so it might as well be her, right? And I will just get Cody to come out and harvest once he's done with bathing the boys. Alright, Cherish. You don't have a whole lot going on, but it does look like you're on your cycle. So if you could maybe, I mean just maybe, brush your teeth and get yourself to the bathroom, that'd be great too. So we'll maybe hold off on that book. What about you, Grandpa? Did you give them a bath? Because it doesn't look like it. Where's he headed? He's wandering around. Okay. So Grandpa's taking him where? Outside. He's like, let me show you, Brantley, what it means to be a gardener. This is how you pick the veg, and when you get to be a big boy, then you can do that. He'll be like, well, what is that? Oh, it's pretty. Green. Alright, so she is just handling up on the chickens out here, and then I'm gonna have her go and get herself some teeth brushing because she is really in a difficult way. Her breath smells. She's started her cycle, so yeah, overall she's just not in a good way. He's out here in his gaunch doing the harvesting and things of that nature. I don't know. But how about you go and you give him a bath, okay? Can we do that? And he's just up here just playing, having a good time. So overall, I think everyone is in a fairly decent mood, in a fairly decent place. Let's have a look at our calendar. So it looks like the next birthday that we have is in about a week's time. The boys will be aging up to children. But I do think I am going to go ahead and leave this episode here. We have published another book, so we've got some more royalties coming in. And let me know what you guys think Cherish should do about Miko and the boys. Should she let them meet her? Should she let Miko be a part of their life after she abandoned them? Or should she just keep avoiding her and just raise the boys by herself and try to shower them with as much love as possible so that they know that you know, they have her, and you know that they're very loved and they're wanted? Because honestly, Miko didn't want them, and then she ran off. So should she be given another chance? I don't know. I mean, I think Cody's an absolute no, and I think Cherish is just really undecided. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you are notified when a new episode goes live. And I will see you guys in our next episode of The Single Mom Life. But until then, bye y'all.